armor. He's got the Assassin's Chain shirt. Now, until he gets an upgrade that allows him to use something like medium armor, which he will get eventually, there's no reason for me to take him off of this one. Why? It increases his chance to land that crit, so it helps in the crit confirmation roll. So if he crits, remember, it could just be a natural hit or a crit at that point. If you confirm the crit, then it does the crit damage, which is awesome. This one is beautiful for that reason. It's nice armor for him. It's a +8 to his armor. Plus his dexterity is low enough that he can still benefit from the 2 points it's giving him, and that's still good. And we can upgrade that some more, so +2 can go all the way up to a +4. He could still benefit from that. And it's adamantine. So again, there's a lot of pluses here, very little in the way of minus. So I'm actually kind of cool. Plus it does look dope on him, so I'm going to keep that. But anything else then? Ring, he's got that one. I guess I could give him some conjuration love. He is a caster type, so you know what? Screw it. Here you go, bro. Inherit the whirlwind. You got yourself planar protection. He has Athlete's Glove. Now, he doesn't use these so much as I do, so I'm going to actually keep them on the team. Notice we have also Elvenkind, concentration checks, knowledge arcana. And again, I could give these to him, but he's not that much of a caster. So, he does need a necklace, though. Boom, boom. And remember, this stacks with his natural armor that he gets from being draconic in nature. His Eldritch Scion bloodline gives him draconic natural armor buffs. So again, if you just check this out here, so again, dragon resistances, and then natural armor increase from being a dragon disciple. Again, they all stack because they're natural armor, not natural armor enhancement. That's like bark skin or the necklace I just put on him. So again, extra armor, easy peasy, pumpkin squeezy. From there, there's really nothing else to give him. I mean, I could give him wands and whatever else, but by and large, he's good to go. Shroud of Abaddon, I'm happy with this one. +2 to his saves and a bunch of resistances across the board. That's pretty stellar upgrade for him. And he's got the nice headband of mental perfection. +4 to everything. Here, here, and here. So he's doing well. Moving on to Lynn's. She's definitely getting a weapon upgrade. Got tired of her just having a heavy crossbow. Here you go, kid. Heavy crossbow with ankle breaker effect on it. From there, nothing else really stands out as being something of interest for her. Armor-wise, she's already at medium encumbrance, and that's even using a mithril chain shirt. If I gave her any other thing, it would be heavier, and as such, it'd put her over the category. Had to sneeze. Sorry about that. All right. So that would be kind of weird to give her something that basically takes away that medium encumbrance and puts her into the heavy. So no. Yeah, eventually I'll get something where I give where the hell did he go? Jubilos Narthrapple a different kind of hat. Once I finally get to the point where I give him a different kind of hat and take that away from him, then that'll go to Lindsay's, my guess, because that'll decrease her weight here. And then make her able to have heavier armor and whatnot. But she's good for that right now. What else might we do with her? You know what? She never melees. She never melees. I'm just going to take that shit off her and sell it. Rings. You can't take that one off her. She's already got that one, so she's good to go. Necklace is a +2. A decent cloak. Terrible belt. And no gloves that I want to give her. I mean, mobility and athletics. I'm keeping that for the main team. Gloves of Elvenkind, though, I could do that, I suppose, for her. But again, she's not much of a caster. She's more about buffing and just shooting and helping the team out that way. So I feel pretty good about passing on her now. Now, here's where we're going to get some fun. First off, she has bows. Right? So notice that she has that capability. We're not going to give her anything like that. Again, we don't need that shock short sword because she's never going to melee. She is better just to stay back at range and pepper bad guys as far as I'm concerned. And then from there, if she's going to need a weapon, she has this one. And now you may be like, why are you giving her a quarterstaff if she's not going to melee with it? She can melee with it. She's not going to want to, but she could. But this one, if she rests with this in her hands, she gets charges come back to the staff. 6 charges. Matter of fact, let's just look at it. I'll read it to you. 6 charges in it, and each day. But she has to rest with it in her hands. Not like this. That doesn't work. Or like that. She literally has to have it in her physical hands when she takes a nap. She gets those 6 charges back, and then she can cast Fireball, boom, twice a day, or a Scorching Ray 3 times a day. And she loves Scorching Ray. Why not give her something that gives her 3 more a day? See what I'm saying? Then when those are used up, so basically this is her primary attack at the start of every fight. Then she switches over to something like bows. I'm fine with that. Or just regular going back to her cantrips or her spells. Again, I'm fine with that. But this gives her an option to like have extra spells a day. From there, robe-wise, Robe of Air, Great being one. She's already got the Evasion Ring, Ring Protection. So we don't need that one. Leviathan's Gift I could give her. We took that off of someone else, my Elder Scoundrel. So now she has the ability to maximize some spells 6 times a day. Again, upgrade. Also, where are my glubbies? Clothes of Elvenkind, baby. Better knowledge, better concentration check. All upgrades for her because she is a primary caster. I'm okay with that. And again, she has other stuff here too. But by and large, she goes, spells burn up from there, and go back to a bow of whichever one she wants to use. This one has a better chance to hit, but does less damage. This one has less of a chance to hit, but does more elemental damage, so kind of on her. But I'm cool with that as her setup. Now, moving on. Val, she's going to get an upgrade as well. First off, she's keeping the Oppressor. That's an awesome upgrade for her. Remember, her Charisma stat is her stat for her Advisor roll. So this is a bonus to her, if I'm not mistaken. She has this Colossal Shade. Let's actually chuck that piece of shit out the door. It's a saving throw versus blindness, who cares, and a bonus to her being a Tower +2. Here is a Tower +3 that gives DR2. So again, damage reduction. Now she has damage reduction coming from this thing again as well, from ranged attacks. Better if it's falling rocks or thrown rocks. I don't even know what the hell that means. Thrown rocks makes sense, but falling rocks I've never seen in this game. But it could happen. And it has 2 spells built into it, so Good Hope and Crushing Despair each. Kind of helpful. Plus dodge against an insight bonus on saving throws against giants and goblinoids. Again, more armor. Always a plus for her. So a solid upgrade. She's never going to range, but I'll keep one thing on her just for that simple reason. And she's got okay strength, and of course, dumbass that I am, I sold that damn strength belt, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm dumb. She could have had a +4. Ah, well, it'll be fine. But she does have these weird armors, and so does Harem. And on that note, let's take a look at those armors. So go by type. We have not bone meal. We're looking for all the heavy stuff. So here's Dragon Scale Plate. I'm cool with her having that. Not only does it look good, but it gives her damage reduction of 30 for acid, or resistance, whatever you want to call it. I still call it DR. It's the same general principle, but DR for acid specifically. Now, other choices is the half plate of hatred. Again, bonuses against orcs, giants, goblinoids, and again, she's already got armor that does cool stuff against those guys too. So all good. Maybe I can make her amazing against giant types. Not the worst idea ever, but it is a downgrade. It's either 10 versus the 11, so it's not amazing downgrade, but it is there. She was using this mithril full plate, and again, you're like, well, the mithril's better because she has better dexterity and blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's true, but it's only a point that she's getting for that dexterity, because it's a +2 versus the +1 that this one allows. So if I switch, watch it go from 38 to probably to 39, right? Nope, not even. So it's the same exact thing, and I'd rather have this one then, because resistance. Now, weight-wise, she's still in the medium category, okay? So it still doesn't do her any good to be from medium to medium. It's not helping in any way or speeding her up. And the speed buff, or the lack of speed penalty, I should say, from Mithril Full Plate normally is appealing early levels. For her, not so much now that she's a high-level fighter. She actually gets feats that take that away from her, so she's not penalized by wearing heavy armor. That's awesome. So I'm okay with upgrading her to some acid resistance, so she can stand in the acid cloud, for example, that I can cast, be completely immune and tank all day long and watch the bad guys just melt at her feet. Pretty good upgrade. From here, armor-wise, she's good. Weapon-wise, she's good. Rings. good. +2, nothing I can do better there and there. What's this thing? Thorny Ring, an extra spell-like ability every day. That's kind of cool. A Cloak, resistance +1. I give her the Cloak of Heroism so she can cast that spell on herself every day. That's a +2 to her saves. And again, compared to her losing the 1 save from resistance, that's actually a boon. So I'm cool with that. And I think we're done here. Jathel's turn. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta go back to Harem and give him some goddamn armor. Sorry, Harem. I know you're naked in the breeze, bro. So, for him, same deal. We can give him the full plate +2, just to show you what he has. Okay, speed's not a problem for him. He's still a solid 30. I don't care about that. If I want him faster, I can get him to a 40 this way. So again, he's crushing it as far as that's concerned. Half plate of hatred. Again, it goes down, but it's only a point, and it does give him those buffs against the orcs, the giants, and the goblinoids. So that's a solid option. And again, I can do mithril, but again, he doesn't really benefit from the mithril either. So again, it's going up. Sure, his dex is straight garbage, and it doesn't help that he's being penalized right now, but it's normally garbage anyway. So again, he's not going to get a whole lot of dex out of his build. So you're probably better off for him just finding the best armor period and just slap it on. Now watch this one we just put on. This is the Quenchless Life one. It's a full plate +2, and it gives him a bonus against necromancy spells. I thought that was pretty baller. And he can be a cleric, it kind of makes sense. So that's what we're going with for him around there. Weapon-wise, he's already set, same with shields. Ring, he's fine there. Keep the Ring of Luck, sure, I don't care. Gloves, he doesn't need that. Hat, he's got his wisdom, keeping that, and he's good with his cloak because we want to keep his charisma up. Again, we're good there. Moving on. I'll just let 2 more to go here. Jaethel. First, automatically see an upgrade for a ring. And again, she can cast that spell on her. I'm not worried about that. It's not the point. If we forget to cast it or we run out of spells, it's better off that she casts better. Now remember, she is a scythe wielder. First things first. So here is our Frost Scythe +2. Compare it to the Eternal Conduit. It does comparable damage. The Frost Scythe does more because of the cold extra added to it. But know something else that you see between one versus the other. Remember, this +2 has the Arcane Inscriptions that allows her to do, it says touch attacks, I want to say, at a +2. Now that does not necessarily limit her to just melee touch attacks. She has plenty of them, and that's awesome. Like Harm spell is going to be another great one for her to cast because it's a melee touch attack, so a +2 to her chance to land that shit. But notice something else. Since it says touch spells, that could be ray spells as well. We have to test this theory. But ray spells are ranged touch attacks. And if that's the case, she has those aplenty as well. So why not give something like this to her so she can be better with her beams? Just saying, something to test. Now, also, we had that kick-ass bone shard. Now, the downside was we didn't have... I want the blade one on her because I wonder if she needs to turtle up, it's probably the melee that's causing her problems. So you see she got 4 for her armor from the shield, from the buckler, and it goes 3 more against melee. So this is actually 3 higher when she's in melee. That's a 31. That's not bad. I'd rather be protected from melee than range is my choice. But everybody's different. From there, though, like I said, this is the bone shard that does negative energy damage. This is something we could have used in that fight for that giant monster, the little swamp bog monster, where negative energy was necessary to kill it instead of luring it to the end of that map, where we could suddenly cast spells actively and take it out that way. This would have ended that fight in like a heartbeat, so that kind of sucked. But I'm going to let her keep that stuff. But we're going to give her this for the time being. Now, she is also medium armor, and here's this kick-ass bone mail. It's an upgrade, so it's a 9 versus an 8. Same dexterity bonus, so again, she's still getting her +2, and it's DR5/bludgeoning, so literally piercing and slashing weapons will do 5 less damage to her. Bludgeoning penetrates it, and it's immunity to cold as well, which she may have had anyway, but I don't think so. She's undead, she's not that kind of undead, so the immunity to cold is again highly appealing. Again, she can stand in the front then, and I can blast cold spells through her that damage the bad guys around her. So again, a really nice upgrade for her. Other than that, I'm happy with everything else that she has. I mean, she still needs stuff, but not a whole lot we can do about that. Knox is the last guy to work on here. Ring, obvious upgrade. Taking it. Weapon-wise, we're definitely keeping what he's got. Armor-wise, though, I'm going to get rid of that Woodland Aegis and give him some decent armor from now on. So we have Light Absorber as an option. Let's just take a look at it first. So 6 and 4, we're not getting anywhere near the dex he needs. So, but he's getting a 10, then basically out of that, the 6 and the 4 combined, and immunity to blinding effects. But we could give him something like Scorpion's Hatred. That's a 5 and a 6. That's an 11, and he can get all that. And he can be fire resistant, acid resistant a little bit, and he can cast poison twice a day, which I guess, okay. Shepherd's Armor, that's for bows. Stainless Chain Shirt, I can give him this one. This would be 5 and a 4, so he'd be at a 9, not an 11. And he would absorb some damage, but he already absorbs damage as a, what is he, a goblin. And I have a specific feat that allows him to suck up damage. So I don't think that Stainless Chain Shirt is the way to go here. And again, we took away the Woodland Aegis on purpose, because while 10 is nice, 11 is better. And yes, the bark skin's cool, but I'm going to start selling off some of this stuff. So I'm cool with that as his upgrade for armor. Yeah, weapons are done. Ring, we got that. Anything else? His hat. Keeping that. Keeping that. That's good. And I don't think I have anything else I can give him. Sisters. Now, sadly, I would normally say, don't bother, because screw these guys. But we're about to get the quest. I did this yesterday, that's why I know this. We're about to get the quest where they suddenly have to be used, and it just pisses me off because I hate these two. So we're making sure they have at least bare minimum something. I'm not giving them the necklace though. And they don't need gloves. They got a ring apiece. You don't need potions. You don't even need that. Use your spells. Or your whatever the hell you are. They got belts. They got armor. They got a cloak. And they got a ring. Yay. They don't need weapons. So that's cool. Now, I know that took forever, guys, and that's the end of that video. We're moving into an actual video now. So this is us in our kingdom. What do we have to do here? Get a quick gander on anything that needs to be done. We definitely need to fast forward some days, I'm sure of that. Yeah, because he's got a check in a day. There's no reason for us to go do something and be out on the road when we can pass that shit and just be straight up done with it. We need to put him on this opportunity, probably. Takes 14 days, or this is the short month. This is the 28-day month, so 14 and 5 is, oh, well, it'll be 6 by the time we put him on it. 14 and 6 will be 20, so we have time to put him on this and put him on something else by the end of the month. Same with this one here for Lindsay, 14 days. She's done in 3 days, so on the 8th, if we put her on this one, she'd be done on the 14 and 8, and what was that, 22? The 22nd? So, again, she would have the opportunity to do something else by the end of the month. Having said all that, we have, of course, our region that we can claim and burn 14 days to do so, but that seems wasteful right now while we have quests to be done. So, what we're going to do is quick save, rest, and actually we're going to quick save sell. We can sell the job right here.
How may I serve you, your grace?
Oh, gee, are we going to tell him the... No. How are you enjoying your duties as the High Priest?
Everything is all well, your grace. I just keep forgetting what a mess it is in the stolen lands, and how troubled are the minds of its people. Sometimes I must listen to such nonsense from my visitors. Erastil, forgive them.
He is such a snob. We could tell him about his vision being a fake vision. I don't think that's a good idea. We have the ability to sell stuff to him as a cleric still. So, all that stuff I was saying about, you know, we could sell our treasures and crap, I can totally do so from here. Keeping that. Don't need the extinguisher. Don't need the heavy crossbow. I don't need the keen scimitar. Longsword +1. That one I'll keep because I can put that on somebody. Shock sword, bass, speed dagger. I can keep that too. Alright. And no one else is going to use that buckler. No one's going to use that colossal shade. And no one needs a heavy shield +1. Bye-bye. Keeping an eye on our money, guys. We need to get more. Breastplate +3. No one's going to use it except for maybe Reg. Half plate of hatred. Since we already passed on it for the 2 people that can use it, we're just going to get rid of anything that's full plate or heavy armor, I should say. We know we're not going to use the Woodlands Aegis anymore. I don't think we want that either. I'm going to keep the Shepherd's armor, because not only is it a really good armor with a +5 on that bad boy, but the attacks, this could be something I could give to her once we get her trained up with the ability to wear armor proper and not have it have as much arcane spell failure.
How may I serve you?
Having said that, it's one of those where it can wait for the time being. We'll sell that scale mail, keeping all the robes, of course. They're light enough, and we get good stuff from them. The Reaper's Vest, I still maintain that someone might need this on the team. Because that's still good for what it gives you. If you're a dex-based character, that's not bad studded leather right there. I'm thinking that light absorber can go the way of the dodo. And we'll keep that breastplate for the time being. From here, don't need that ring, don't need that cloak. Keep those cloaks. Don't need that one. Keeping you, keeping you. No one wanted this helmet, and there really wasn't a reason to want it. +2, the armor is nice, but it didn't stack with a lot of things. And actually, I take that back. It did work. It was under the category of other. It says, like, if you looked at the armor class of someone, it would say other +2. That's what coming from this thing. And the +3 persuasion to intimidation was nice, but no one's doing that. That doesn't use their headpiece for high charisma gear. So again, it's kind of a waste. Keeping that and all that stuff. Boom. And we've been through that list already, and that list again as well. So I think we're good to go. Now, a quick save of that mess. Rest up for everybody. So everyone gets their spells back and all that good jazz. As well as get rid of some of those damn penalties that they have on their stats. The people that got screwed over in that fight with the sister, for instance. So he's still at a -4 for strength, -1 for con, -2 for charisma. He's at a -4 for strength, -1 for con, -4 for charisma. He's at a -2 for strength, -1 for con, -3 for charisma. She's at a -3 and a -4. That one really needs to go away. Yeah, I think everybody else is fine. Alright, now having said that, save. We'll probably fast forward, like I said, a day. So we can do this check and just be done with it. Getting on the open road. Yeah. And it's because of that is why we're actually doing this scum saving here. I can do it on the open road because the places we're going to, we will actually be on our land, so we can do it. But since we're already here, it's just easier for me to fast forward the day this way, and I don't know, I just don't want to have to think about this. Yeah, we'll take a triumph. Trail of the Daring Lorik. The general supplied the adventurers with volunteer soldiers for protection. Now the expedition is ready to face goblins and trolls. +5 military, +2 economy, +2 arcane. Doing well, and I'm real happy about that. We really need to start getting those ranks up, though. But, like I said, this is another reason I wanted to be here, so I can do this as well. And again, he will be done with that before the month's over, so if something else pops up that he has to do, we are fine. Now again, Lindsay will pass her check. There's no check at all. So we can get on the open road now. The next check we need to worry about is in 3 days. And he has a pretty good chance of passing it. Doesn't mean he will. But I'm happy to roll the dice, if you will, and just make sure we scum save before that spot so that we can go back in time if we need to. Going here. Let's see, we need to pull Miri with us on this one, right? Because we need to go to the camp. The Six Bears camp. We're definitely getting rid of him. It'll give Harem a chance to rest up and get those damn things to fall off him, for one. Right, yeah, Miri, right there. So these guys are coming with us, and we're clearly taking Tristan, and he can help cure her of her afflictions, hopefully. And Well, again, I'd love to take Jubiloss. He's kind of hurting right now. Let's take a harem. Yeah, why not? We'll just upgrade all these people to be awesome as well anyway. Be good to take them out and have some fun. And I don't think we're really fighting anything here. I think this is more of a meet and greet kind of thing for her to say goodbye to her peeps one last time. Which is pretty cool. Alright. Quick save on that mess. And it was made known to us where the location is. Now here's the abandoned Six Bears camp. Here's the Six Bears camp. Okay, so we have, like I said, 3 days, right? Matter of fact, let's actually, yeah, let's get out of here. We'll hard save it as 3 days, so we know that. So what I mean by hard save is like literally an actual save, not a quick save. Not something that'll get erased over. And we just label it 3 days. Like so. That is a nice way. Yeah, I did that before the other time I did this. That's a nice way for us to know where we're going and what we're doing. So now, again, we know her Six Bear camp is over here. Now, closest one I want to say is this one. So we teleport to Tatzel Ford, instantaneous like, and then say, since we're clearly going to here, I'd say let's just go to the part right by the river just to get an idea. 13 hours. Okay, so 13 hours if we go that route. What about here? Teleport to Trade Guard. And to get to the same spot, it will be 16 hours. So yes, this was the closest here. So just teleport right back to Tatzel Ford, instantaneous. And then we can go all the way to there. Keep an eye on your clock. Something's going to happen in the next day, I'm sure of it. See that? It's okay, we're going to be back in our territory before too long anyway. Now, remember I said that we could, if we're lucky with a high perception team, find the the Armag's tomb. It's actually over here, I believe.
My breath.
And since we clearly didn't get it, teleport back in time, pass it again. Remember, if you do it enough times, you will pass the check if you're lucky. Hopefully we didn't already mess this up. I want to say it's like right here.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, see, I'm fairly certain I missed it. Just want to see what's going on here before I teleport back in time. Try again. I got it yesterday, of course, on the first try. Sorry guys, we'll have to come back later to that mess. And that must be a scripted fight because I had that one yesterday too. There was a bunch of like 3 like giant ass elder elementals beating on the same dudes. The barbarians or whatever from the area, and they all hate us. So it's one of those where
I need to catch my breath.
see that, so it's the same damn thing every time. And like I said, I'm fairly certain I'm missing Armag's tomb. So hopefully we can get it. We have enough perception on our team. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, my main character is not only super sharp when it comes to looking at stuff, just to give you an idea what we're looking at here. 24, but she's crushing it at a 30. She's got a 25. She's got a 16. He's got a 17. She's got an 18. You know, we have decent numbers for this top 3. So again, I'm not expecting to get it every time, but I'm kind of shocked that we haven't topped it. Like I said, I'm fairly certain it's like right here.
I need to catch my breath.
Gonna traipse around just to make sure before I go my quick save. Guess it's the same scripted thing.
Stand with me.
Yeah. So, not sure why it's not popping. But like I said, if you don't do this, you could actually look online to find out exactly where the location is, picture-wise. Matter of fact, let's actually do that. Give me a quick second here, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, real quick here. This is where we're going. So you see we have the country road here. That's just the town that they made. Someone took a picture of the map. So Six Bears Camp is like literally, like I said, on that path. So if we're not catching it by here, something's going on. And it's entirely possible I've missed the check already, because you see where we're at. It's right by Six Bears Camp. So it's entirely possible that we've missed the check already being this far out. I doubt it. I would assume it happened like right here. There it is! Haha! Armag's tomb. Now, remember, we are on a time
Need to catch my breath.
crunch, and at this point we will fight it. So, here we go. We are on a time crunch, but remember, these guys are...
I'm not afraid.
Ooh, the different type of fight this time, but still elementals. And Elder Earth elementals. There's one. Where's the other one, you little bastards? Oh, there's the other. Okay, so left and forward. Alright, and again, pets aren't going to do shit, except for slow them down. I swear those look bigger today. Oh, I had zoomed in. About to say, what the hell? She's done with her turn. And again, this thing will kick their ass, but they can't attack that much. That's the best thing about Earth Elementals. They only get like 1 or 2 attacks. So they don't get to like melee like 5 things in a circle. I'll happily buff up my weapon with some Keen and some Bane. And activate my kitty. Yeah, we're getting the drop on him, so let's just get the drop on him. That was pretty cool. Now remember, Tristan has his undead staff on him. He has spells too, so it's not like he's remotely wounded here when it comes to being blind. We can still shoot at stuff, but if he's to hit check on it, then he's going to straight up miss. I'm happy to do, say, a... Oh, they just really loaded me up with all kinds of crap up there, didn't they? Put my new summons over here somewhere. And my sunbeam, yeah, I want that. I want to do a summons. Now here's our choices for this. We got Create Undead Guardian Armor, Create Undead Grave Knight. Just like they sound, the Grave Knight will do more attacks. The Guardian Armor has better armor, so if you need someone to tank for you, here's your chance. I like the Grave Knight. Remember, it's also getting a bonus because of the staff he's wielding, the Necromancer staff. So that's a nice upgrade. And you won't see that buff on him until he starts swinging, of course. Now Miri, she can rage it up. And with her big ass axe, she can get up here, but she can't seem to charge. Seems a little weird. Proto, on the other hand, 5-foot stutter step this way. Remember, she's dual wielding right now and gonna make some good work of it. By the way, I need to upgrade these in a moment. But she's fine. But she can hit like crazy. She just can't reach right now. See that? It's just out of his or her reach. Same with that one. Same with Snowball. There's not one spell that she has that can reach him like that. So it's either summon pets or something else. And I'm okay with pets because pets are awesome. So here's some Skeletors on your face there, jackass. Now Octavia, she has that kick-ass staff, so I need to actually pull this down here. So you can see that she has these spells in the staff. She also has that kick-ass cloak on. And that will allow her to buff up. And again, if I have her 5-foot stutter step, she's definitely going to be out of reach of that jackass with most of her spells. Not all. She can get them with probably that one. She may even be able to get them with that one. That looks like it has a decent range. Oh, Icy Prison. Now that could be fun. Okay, cool. So let's do that 5-foot stutter step like yay. Just in range. Reflex saving throw failed. So he should be locked up unless he's immune to that sort of thing. Oh, now Liza's here and she's ready to kick some ass. Let's have her come over. Let's see over here by these wolves. Throw down some fire on this jackass. Take damage, you bastard. You're a decent health bar. Doesn't have the best armor. Dorraj's turn, and I'm already up and in his grill, so might as well do something fun, like shock his ass.
Go on.
Oh yeah. Take damage. Son of a bitch. Alright. Turn. Christian. Not a whole lot you can do, so why don't you just step over here and throw off a blessed spell. Thank you, Christian. Oh, that's pretty. Now that was the Grave Knight, by the way. Let's take a look at that swing. 17 on his second. So the first swing, he would have hit him, oh, he's using a Bardiche, no less. So two-hander. First swing, he's got a 22. Okay. So of that 22, base attack bonus of 10. 8 for strength. Weapon focus in his Bardiche. Great weapon focus in his Bardiche. He's got power attack on. He's got apparently the magic Bardiche here. And create undead Grave Knight +3. That's coming from his staff. Okay. And weapon training and pole arms, whatever the hell that means. So fighter feat, I'm guessing. So a solid chance for him to hit. And when he hits, 1d10 plus 28 damage. And again, +3 of that is coming from Tristan's staff. Now I don't know that he needs to keep the staff on his hands after summoning the guy. I'm assuming that it's a permanent buff. So that's just the way to handle that. But
They go down.
other than that, you just have to assume. Oh, that dude's got some reach to him, you son of a bee. Alright, so now here's Proto-Lich's turn. Remember, she's meleeing it up. Doesn't have to. We have cool stuff like this one. Suck it, rock boy. That's the knockdown version. That's when he slipped and fell. He falls into a pile of rock. Okay, now here's Octavia. And remember, she has that kick-ass staff for her beams. So if you're going to have her do anything, you probably want her to just straight up whip out these first. And then weirdly, it shoots only one beam, but it actually apparently is 3 of them. So she does get 3 scorching rays. And I'm kind of surprised you don't get any sneak attack on that, but it could simply be that this thing's immune to sneak attack. And I wouldn't doubt that. Usually immune to crit, sneak attack is like their bread and butter. Alright, puppers. Kill them while he's down, boys. Nice. Let's sip my coffee while we kill this bastard off. What can you do there, Dora? Hopefully when you buff your weapon back with Arcane Strike. I could hit him with some Fireball. Like that. Whoa, he got pissed. Alright, Tristan's turn. Ooh. He's got more health than normal. Here comes the Death Knight. Mary, kick his ass. Get for hitting Mary, bastard. Alright, these guys leave us anything? Of course they did, they suck. Alright, but while we are here, Tristan is here,
you?
and our restoration is here. Hey, charisma's back to normal. I know that sounds like who cares? I care. Her charisma is actually bad enough that it didn't need to be -4. So we have only a little bit of time before the next DC check for our advisor. So while we could go to the Six Bears camp, actually we're not going to. We're gonna bust back into here.
When we stop.
Get within range. Watch the timer. Quick save.
A rest would be
See that? That way we can catch it in time. Just before he makes the check. That was Lindsay's. Oh, good timing. And we got more stuff to do. Proposal for cooperation, that's Val. Whale hunt, that's Lindsay. And problem, unexpected visitor. This is going to be a problem. I could put Val on this. It will take 7 days. In fact, I think I will. Lindsay, she's got a bad chance of passing this, but again, 14 days, she needs to get it done. I'd rather have that done. Now, we have a day official before Jubilost turns his quest in. And again, there's someone back in our castle, but we're not going there. We're going to do the Six Bears Camp thing first. Enter. I want to burn up some time, so resting, to get all our spells back. And that'll also take away some of her strength penalty, I want to say. And you can actually prove that to yourself by taking a look at her stats right now before we take a knee, and then take a quick knee.
May we have a moment of respite?
I stand ready.
Give me a quick second, guys. So she's at a 13, and she's fatigued. So the fatigue is kicking in here. So she's at technically a 15, because she's at a -3. Okay, so it's the -3. Quick rest. She get anything back?
I will see this through.
Nope. Oh, that's permanent. Oh, duh.
I'm listening.
But that's why we have Tristan. Got all 3 of it back. Beautiful. She's back to being like normal. Awesome. And again, we're here in our kingdom, so we can still respond to the DC check, but the moment we step out of the area, it's going to be a problem. So we got like 4 hours and change to burn. And there we go. Did he pass it? Yeah, he did. Plus 3 county advises people capture the Fae in the act, confiscate his gold, and drove him out of the barony. Got some BP. Oh yeah. The truth of the blade. Famous local priest of Caden is urging our subjects to settle their disputes through duels rather than court. Our youth are zealously following the Dorraj teachings. Justice and order in the region are under threat, and it is time to intervene. Notice again, Jod's got the red swatch. I want to say that that literally means that he's the worst possible candidate for this shit. I'm fairly certain that's what that means, because there's red and there's green. Of those 2 colors, which one do you trust? I trust the green one. So we're going to put Ekon on this problem. Again, he'll solve it in 14 days. That'll be the 23rd. So we have time to put him on something else as well. And again, someone's in the throne room. We'll do that in a bit. The next check, though, is in 5 days. And we got plenty of time for that now. So, again, I would hard save and literally say 5 days. So that we don't miss an opportunity here. Because, again, we're getting really close to the wire here of where I started flubbing up my kingdom the last time. And now we know we have a path to the Bears Camp over this way. So we can straightly go there. And we've already found Armag's tomb. By the way, quick save it as well. We know we got Armag's tomb on the map. So we don't have to look for it in our kingdom anymore. So we already found the damn thing. So I might as well do a fight. Why not? You guys haven't had a whole lot of action in this past 2 hours. We'll give you some action. We'll be fighting, guys. The Iron Arrow Marches has what to offer. Oh,
right
get
here,
out
my
to
friend.
another one of those skeleton armies. Greater Dire Bear. This should be fun. Oh, Tristan, that was perfect. Just clump them all up on our freaking skeletons. Dora, you want to buff up, sir? Just do the 1 minute buff. That's good enough for now. And then I don't mind setting these things on fire. This is the controlled fireball. Nice solid damage there. Oof, almost took out 3 of them. Liza's turn. Why don't you just straight up damage these fools? One of you.
Strike as one.
Engage this fool just to piss him off. Octavia. Now remember, she has her staff in her hands. I swear I put that down there, so it must have popped back out again. That sucks. But she could do a fireball, like so. Might as well use them up, right? Proto's turn, and now again she's got the Ginsu Chef thing going, so might as well just straight up go over here and charge this fool. Attack loser, and that was with attack of 21. Vein Finder charge, flanking, -2 because she's dual weapon wielding. Even if it's not in this combat round, she's got a weapon in each hand. So the flanking actually took care of the penalty, and the charge, either way you want to look at it, I suppose. Now Miri, she can have some fun. Oh, that was sexy damage right there. Big hog at 48. Now solid swing too, man, at 33. Oof. I'm telling you, she is just all kinds of beastie with that weapon of hers. Now he wasted his turn, not wasted, but used his turn to summon skeleton, so him a little bit. Oh no, the Skeletors are dying. Whatever shall we do? Oh, well, how about we kill this one? Boom. Eliza.
Do not hold back.
Oh, good lord.
We
That was
shall
some sexy time right there.
overcome.
For whatever reason, it gives us the opportunity to do an attack of opportunity. I forget why she has that ability, but I got to use that more often. Now here's Octavia. Notice that she has Magic Missile. I think I might as well just use those things up. Use them any other time. Proto.
Out of my way!
Big attack. Stuff to sell. Alright, now I actually did want to fix one thing on her. I did say that I wanted to upgrade that weapon set, and we do have an option for that. I keep forgetting that she has an agile short sword, so her damage from her dexterity gets added to the weapon, right? That's nice. And then the next upgrade was Nature's Will, which is a piece of shit one. Vermin Bane, unless you're fighting vermin. And again, she has a summon ally. Ooh, ring a ding ding. She's got better spells than that. But we bought the Speed Dagger +2 a while ago. So for the offhand, why not have 3 attacks instead of 2? So she's doing 2 attacks and 3, or 2 attacks and 3. See what I'm saying? Either way we go, we got a good option here. Now, what's your best option? See, 9 to 14, and a 15 and a 10, a 17 to 12, 10 to 15. So this is clearly the best one, but this is still a second best. I may not need that, again, because this one's, again, also better than the Speed Dagger +2, because it's a +4 Speed Dagger, mithril, no less. So maybe this is overkill. Matter of fact, I think I know why it is overkill, so let's just leave it like that, and we'll give her a crappy shock-like crossbow in case we need to have her do some range damage, like she runs out of spells or some shit. But we'll leave her on melee for the time being. She could do it, but I don't think I did. Did I give her 2-weapon fighting? That -4 would be a resounding no. So there's no joy there. But I could do a Speed Dagger, just to give her like a couple attacks around them. Or she does sneak attack damage. 2 swings, man. That could be enough to take out a dude. So we'll do like that for the time being, until we can think of something better to do. But she's probably just going to straight up stay ranged, is my guess. Look, she's got her little fire staff in her hand and everything. Oh, that's sweet. Such a weird looking weapon. It's more like a goddamn shillelagh. Alright, moving on.
I need to catch my breath.
You got lollygagger syndrome is what you got. You get over to the Six Bears camp
May
and do your
we
thing.
have a moment of respite?
No, you big crybabies. Good lord, man. Alright. Anyway, inside we go. I don't think this is a fight. I think this is just her touching base with Nilak. So making sure that the Six Bears camps are doing okay. I think we can get them to kick around in our kingdom and kind of just hang out. But I don't know that for a fact. Of course, this could also be her quest with the damn sword. Remember, it's broken. We gotta fix that damn thing. Barbarian, as you approach the Six Bears campsite, you hear some rising noise and rumbling. Gathered outside their tents, the men of the tribe are having a heated discussion over something. One of them, a huge gray-haired man with a scar on his face, shouts, "Brothers, this cannot go on. We need new chieftain, or this tribe is no more." Akaya has lost his instincts. He led us into a trap. That's the chief of the Six Bears tribe. Apparently, we almost got killed in the war with Brevoy, all of us. Damn it. The only reason he still breathes is this kinslayer was too weak to finish him off. That's, Amiri. From killing the chief of our tribe. Yeah, I prevented her from doing that. Away with the old fool. Chieftain Akaya grinding his rotten teeth. Akaya tears a heavy necklace from his neck and throws it into the dust. Take it. May you all choke on it. I'll see how you manage without old Akaya. So who's going to be the new chieftain? Maybe you? Me? Oh no, the chieftain must know what threatens the tribe, be able to defend it. If we were home, I would fight for power, but here in the southern lands, we need a different kind of chief. I say Nilak, close friend of Amiri. There's a grumbling in the crowd, but the barbarian continues shouting over it. Think, who led us through Numeria? Was it Akaya? No, it was Nilak. Who negotiated with the local tribes while he huffed and beat his chest? Nilak. Who was the only one who saw the danger of Armag and the sisters? Nilak. Of course, a woman has never been leader of the Six Bears before, just like Six Bears have never left our homeland before. But if we want to survive, we must change. Nilak, Nilak, Nilak. One by one, the barbarians stop arguing and join the chant. Soon the whole tribe is shouting Nilak's name. The girl steps from the crowd. Her face is confused, but glancing above the men's heads, she sees Amiri's encouraging smile and nods. One of the barbarians put a necklace of fangs around her neck, once worn by Akaya. Brothers, I accept this honor. I swear that I will lead and protect the tribe like every chieftain since the time of the bear ancestors. I will find a way to save us from the ghost that haunts us, and I will find a place for us in these strange southern lands. Get packed, we return to Numeria. The barbarians disperse and start to pack their tents. Nilak approaches and hugs Amiri. So, this is how it all turns out. I still can't believe it. I never wanted to be leader, but you should be the chief. Amiri shakes her head. There will never be no place in the Six Bears for me, but you can do it without me, sis. Where will you lead your tribe? Wait a minute, let's read this here. Ooh, give him money. Congratulations, Nilak. Thanks. It seems that everything in the world will change someday. Where will you lead your tribe now? To Starfall. The evil spirit who haunts us is not that powerful. He doesn't dare attack near big settlements. Why don't you stay in my lands? Thank you, but there is no place for us here. These forests, swamps, rivers, strange and unfamiliar people. The Six Bears want to be with our kin, the Kellids. Amiri, maybe now you can return to your tribe? Nah, screw that. I'm going to keep her. Neutral good. Give 1,000 coins. Here, take this. You might need it. Thank you. I hope one day our tribe will repay you for all the good you've done. Farewell, Nilak. Have a safe journey. Eric bows to you, hugs Amiri farewell, and leads her tribe away. Well, alright. Blood calling is done. Could have sworn they were supposed to meet a damn ghost to kick his ass. Maybe that's later? And we got a level up for somebody. Who was that?